am starting to accumulate 2D titles on my Switch. Guess I better figure out a decent way to play these and maybe share that with anyone watching. Now, sure, quite a few people might have one of these. Well, yeah, these are good for 3D, but 2D doesn't quite feel right, especially for some of the titles here. And I'd like to go a little lower on cost. Oh, this seems in the ballpark. No, it doesn't quite feel right. If you're really picky or have mild autism, those little things add up. Well now, I suppose while I solve this, I can remind you to check out my Subscribestar, subscribestar.com/RetroLucky, or you can hit me up on Twitter at RetroLucky87. Now, if you don't have any money to give, that's fine. You can just share the video. It helps. But, I think I'll use this. But, well, dang. Switch doesn't have one of these plugs. And I can't exactly hook a Wiimote to my Switch. Not easily. Oh. Thankfully, there's this little guy from 8BitDo, the G-Bros adapter. It says it works on Switch, Windows. Is it compatible? Wired GameCube controller, wired NES controller, Classic, wired Wii Classic controller, wired SNES Classic controller. Perfect. And in the box, you get the adapter. And let's see here. You get the instruction manual. Get a Velcro strap. This. Had to open the box. You get this enormous cord here. Absolutely, gosh, how could anyone deal with such a long cord? Gee, I don't know. But I'm gonna put that away. I'm gonna use something a little more appropriate in length. Now, the great thing about this, you have the GameCube port here. You have that special Nintendo plug seen on the Wii and the NES and SNES Classics. You have a switch at the top. X is for X input for Windows. S is for Switch. We have the sync button. We have the home button. Screenshot button. In the back, two AA's. This is wireless, so if you're familiar with the Wii, it's like having a Wiimote, and you can just set this wherever, or you can plug it into a USB if you plug it into the system, and that enables us plug that guy in just like that, or girl, whatever your controller is. And that's really it. You plug it in. You can do it by wire, or you can sync it the same way as any other wireless. I set mine up on a wire and just run off the cord, just like the old days. Now, I have tested this. This video's been delayed for at least a day on my account. This came in through a trade. Well, I got it yesterday, so about 8 days to ship that, courtesy of 3-day shipping. Lovely. And the 8BitDo gamepad, I ordered parts to modify that, but shady eBay sellers have prevented that from working out just yet. And then, so apologies, it's been a bit since my last video, but I did take a day to test this. I played the Belt Action Collection there. I tested with Stardew. Stardew really doesn't work because you only have L and R. And I tested with the NES Collection. Now, some of you might be okay with the A-B setup like so. I use the X and A, which was pointed out to me by the person I got this controller from, and like an idiot, I thought they had modified to somehow remap the NES player on the Switch. Now, this controller, depending on your region, can depend on how much you pay for it. I know a lot of people have the NES or SNES Classic already, and this particular one is the European SNES Classic controller. This came from an individual that just for some reason doesn't like colorful convex buttons over here. So if you want to complain about somebody not liking those, I'll link to his channel. You can do it over there. And other than that, I've done all the testing, tested it on this, the NES. There is no input lag, guys. Gals, everything else. I mean, this feels like a regular Super Nintendo controller. Everything worked as expected, no input lag. I did play, what did I play on this? Oh, what were you? Battle Circuit. Yeah, Battle Circuit looks like the one I played. I played through the entire game of it. And then I also tested, what did I test on this? The King of Dragons, Knights of the Round. Tested all that. Those were great. The NES stuff was great. Mind you, I did get caught up on the NES games because I have a NES Open addiction. Strange. But, yeah, that's pretty much it. I had no idea how to fill the video much more. I opened it, reviewed it, took forever to get pieces in. And, yeah, you can get these for about 20 bucks, and you can use a Wii Classic or whatever else you want. And I will catch you guys next time.